So you saw the title, The Great Orange Man Has Won the Election. So now what? We'd all kind of knew that he was going to win, but none of us, I don't think, were quite sure how much he would win by, which he won by a landslide more than I thought was going to happen. And what's even cooler about him winning this election is the people that he is choosing for his cabinet and advisors. Department of Government Efficiency with Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Come on, man, you got to be kidding me. RFK is going to tear loose on the Department of Health. Dude, this is crazy. I'm not going to go over all of those guys because you can look all that up for yourself. But I will say, I'm not a person who votes. Like, I normally don't vote at all because I don't think it makes a difference. And if I want to improve my life, I'm going to do it whether the person I wanted to get elected, the person I wanted to vote for gets elected or not, right? The common denominator in everything going good and bad in your life is you. But I actually did vote in this one because I thought that it actually made a difference. I thought that there was going to be a difference between the two candidates. Did you really think that something would be different between Obama and McCain? That's what I'm getting at here. But anyway, Trump did win. So what changes now? Because we're going to have a lot of things possibly that are going to change. You look at some of his campaign promises. They were some bold promises. I think he'll get a lot of them done. But congressionally, it's going to kind of stand in the way. So it's going to be a negotiation. That's where he's starting his negotiation at. You know, he's the art of the deal, man. So he's going to start his negotiation up here, and they'll meet somewhere in the middle, probably with most of that. We'll just have to see where that goes. But what this Trump election, this second term, 47th president, Donald Trump term, is going to be is an opportunity. And view it as that. View it as an opportunity because, like any opportunity, if you don't take advantage of it, it doesn't do you any good. And you're going to be just as bad off, if not worse, from not seizing an opportunity. Now, things like, guns and stuff, the gun shows are going to be unexciting because they always are whenever a pro-gun guy gets put in office. I'm telling you, the gun shows were incredibly exciting whenever Obama was in office. It was just it was like you could feel the energy in the room, right? And then they kind of got boring after that. The good deals weren't so, they got boring. So if there's a firearm that you need to pick up, you better do that in the next 4 years. I think interest rates, everybody thinks interest rates are going to probably come back down. Now, why I don't agree with, like consumer debt, there are some things that we need to take debt on. If you need to refinance your house or you're going to buy a home, interest rates are going to be coming down a lot, and maybe the next 4 years is probably when you need to look at, refinancing your house. If there's a piece of equipment that you're going to need for business, if you're going to do financing on that, the next 4 years is when that probably needs to happen. As far as your preparedness goes, this isn't the time to slow down. This is the time to hard charge and run forward. If everything happens in all of his campaign promises, if 15% of his campaign promises he makes good on, there's no way a Republican is getting elected the next election. They're going to be, the left is going to be so pissed. It's going to be a one-term deal. It's going to be a 4-year deal. So don't slow down on your preparedness. Don't get lazy. Hustle just as much now as you would if Kamala had won, because it's just as important. Do everything you can to stack supplies, stack food, stack money. Don't come at me with this shit about how the money won't matter. Tell me any situation where having a stack of cash around isn't better. tell me how that doesn't make things better. If you're doing really, really good in life and you have a stack of cash, things are easier. If you're doing really bad, a stack of cash makes things a lot easier. If you're just living your normal life, having a stack of cash is going to make things easier. Donald Trump is really pro-business. Right now is the time to start a side hustle. If you're not doing that, do it. Start that immediately. I don't care what it is. It could be a YouTube channel. One guy I want to shout out right quick is my buddy DC with the Scrap Daddy YouTube channel. He just started a few days ago and he's killing it, man. He's growing so much faster than I ever did. And he just runs around scrapping copper. He started a YouTube channel. I hope he can monetize that so he can double dip on his side hustle. That's what I'm talking about. Start a YouTube channel, try to monetize that. Start a side hustle. Get out there and start mowing yards. Do something to stack cash that is completely separate from your normal job. You need something to fall back on and jump forward with. Do not get lazy this next 4 years. This is important. This is so important. We need to take this opportunity to stack every single thing we can as high as we can. If you play your cards right, and let's be honest, taking this advice is still good even if Donald Trump wasn't elected. But every day, whenever you go to bed, I want you to have something that you are proud of doing. Every week, look back on the week and be proud of what you did for the week. It doesn't have to be, hustling and, prepping and survival stuff. If you ate healthier, you cooked at home, you learned a new skill. I'll tell you something, right here behind the camera right now, I got a new sewing machine. Yeah, I'm this, gun guy, prepper dude, but you know what? I'm learning how to sew. That's taking a step forward in my life, right? It's learning a new skill. Even though it's not some super manly, ultra cool, tactical thing, find a skill and learn it. These are the steps of improvement that you need to be taking every single day. Every single day. And if you have kids, it's important, man. You need to show them by example what it's like to be able to do something that you're proud of every single day. Every day without fail. The worst fear I have is that in 10 years, I'll look back today and see the same person 10 years from now, right? That's who your hero needs to be. Your hero needs to be you 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20, 30, 50 years from now. Get past this whole thinking of just, now. Get out of living in the now and start planting trees whose shade in which you will never be able to sit. 7th generational thinking. Make moves today that will help your family long, long after you're gone. Plant the seeds of where you want to be now. And make no mistake, if these campaign promises hold up like Trump says, and he's definitely someone who likes to win, right? It's an ego thing. He loves to get what he wants. So I think at least a good portion of them are going to happen. They may not happen to the full extent. They may get negotiated down just a little bit, but seize the opportunity that you have. You have this opportunity right now, and it's up to you to go out, kill it, drag it home. Come with me. I'm going to be doing it. Tell me about everything you're doing. If you have questions about anything you're doing, let me know. I'll offer as much advice as I can. If it's something I know about, I'll help you with it. I want to see every single person in the entire world be a winner. If 10% of the population made up their mind today that they're going to do what it takes to win, I don't care how you define win, whether that be financially, religiously, spiritually, in your marriage, all of that. If 10% of the population today put down the stuff that wastes their time and decided to put that into winning, we'd change the whole world. There would be no bad effects, lingering effects of natural disasters, because everybody would be ready to go in and help each other. Sure, bad things would happen to people, but we could come together as a society and help each other. If only 10% of the people in this world started focusing on winning. The amount of time that you watch football, what if you were to take those hours per week and devote that, instead of watching football, watching somebody else make money? If you were to put that into making you some money, that's all it takes. That's it. It just takes intentionality. Hey, I don't have an item of the day for you guys today. I just wanted to get this message out. Well, anyway, until next time, you guys be safe. If you've made it this far, you damn sure better leave a comment for the algorithm and slam that thumbs up button harder than you ever have before. And hey, asshole, subscribe. All right, you guys be safe.